Gentlemen, good evening. We are here for the first pastoral debate for Country in Town. We have mic'd you all, but we reserve the rights to cut those mics anytime that we request. We will ask each of you a question, and we are just looking for simple, forthright, and honest answers. Our first question tonight goes to Pastor Todd. Pastor Todd Jones, a lot of issues have come up about the use of time and how many Americans feel that they don't have enough. What are some plans that you might have to help give the members of Country in Town some more free time of their own?
Fellow CNTers, I have heard your pleas. And so it is my pronouncement, if elected this November, that I will allow everyone in both congregations to sleep in 1 extra hour on November 3rd. Write it down. This promise can be etched in stone. November 3rd, 1 more hour of sleep. In addition to that, we do need a budget going forward for next year, and so on November 17th at 6 p.m., we will gather together and we will vote to adopt that budget and other aspects during our quarterly business meeting. Get out and vote, fellow citizens.
Pastor Todd, thank you.
What in the world are you talking about?
That's the most ignorant thing I've ever heard.
Can't believe you would think that that is a good idea.
Excuse me, if the candidates would refrain from name calling, we're trying to just keep on topic here tonight. All right, this next question goes to Pastor Phil Cockrell. Pastor Cockrell, a lot of Americans are concerned about cuts to education and especially the arts and creative endeavors. What are some ways that you plan on helping enrich Country in Town through the arts and the music worship ministry?
Yes, these budget cuts are absurd. I can't imagine why anyone would want to cut it. I mean, C&T, Christmas is one of the greatest times of the year, and particularly for the arts, and we want everyone to experience them and participate in them. See, this is the kind of thing that we need you, volunteers, not the paid hierarchy, not these people that think they own everything. We need volunteers to come and be a part of our Christmas choir. We've got rehearsals on November the 1st, November the 22nd, and then December the 13th. These are important rehearsals. We'd love to see you there. Just show the proletariat what it's really all about. We also love to beautify our sanctuary in preparation for Christmas. And so the Saturday right after Thanksgiving, that's November the 29th at 9 a.m., we're going to be gathering here at the church, and we're going to be decorating to beautify the church in preparation for our celebration of Christmas. You're going to hear beautiful music, unlike what you heard from one of the previous candidates who clearly can't carry a tune. But we won't talk about that right now. Vote for me, and it's going to be a musical Christmas.
Thank you, Pastor Phil. Unfortunately, we do have to fact check you a bit here. You mentioned that the church decorating will take place on November 29th. It's actually going to be on November 30th this year. So church decorating will be on November 30th. Thank you.
I don't have a clue what you just said. It sounded like you had marbles all in your mouth.
Look, you can't even get words out.
That's stupid.
All right. Our next question tonight goes to Pastor Jacob Shetron. Pastor Jacob, as you know, for a lot of younger voters, Gen Z and millennials, some of them this will be their first time voting in this election. Are there any specific policies that you have in place that you would like to address to them?
Well, I'll glad to answer that. Thank you. My fellow Country and Townians and student Impactians, let me tell you this. If I am elected this term, I guarantee that I will establish every year in the first week of January, we will go on a winter retreat where we will learn and gain understanding of who God is and draw closer to Him. But I need you to sign up and register by November 12th. Don't let me down. But additionally, I look around here and I really feel there's some changes that need to happen. Sometimes we need more flowers and inclusivity of those flowers. So I will establish that you will be able to purchase, coming up by November 24th, poinsettias and poinsettias, where we can buy them in memory of or in honor of, but not just that, but an affordable price, because we got to remember, we got to keep things affordable. For $10, you can order those flowers. Make sure you order those flowers by November 24th. Thank you.
I've never heard anything so chaotic and idiotic in my entire life.
Jake.
I really can't take you serious with that cardigan looking like Mr. Rogers.
Please.
I'm just wanting to go meet my neighbors at this point.
Look, guys, you think a tie is going to make up for your incompetence?
I'm sorry, we had to cut your microphone. We are just trying to keep the presentation going here. We want to make sure that all candidates have a voice and they have their time to be heard. All right, our next question here is for Pastor Eric Helton. Pastor Eric, the COVID pandemic in the early 2020s have left a lot of Americans feeling divided and isolated. What are some policies that you have in your campaign that you wish to address, helping to bring people together, especially in this time of year?
So, listen, everybody's talking about things to do. We're coming up on the Christmas season, the Thanksgiving season. We need to focus more on things that we can share, things that we can give. So on the 10th, we're going to meet together and we're going to share a meal together. So we're going to meet up in the town hall or fellowship hall, and we're going to bring some of our best food and we're going to share fellowship with each other. And then that Saturday on the 16th, we're going to share with people that don't have as much. We're going to pack boxes to give to Operation Christmas Child and bring smiles all across this world. This is a great world and a great time to think about giving and sharing, not what we can get ourselves, but what we can give to others.
Thank you, Pastor Eric.
I won that one.
Anybody that would vote for a candidate that walks around in flip-flops has just got to be crazy.
No, that's obscene. That's the worst idea I've ever heard in my life.
I'm just ashamed to know you going to Taco
Gentlemen?
Bell without me.
Gentlemen,
No, it
please.
has to be done my way. My
47 years
plan.
ago, our fathers
you
set
can't do
forth on
that
this
now.
continent a
You
new
have
nation.
no
Not yesterday.
Conceived in
Don't
liberty
you remember the
dedicated
rules?
to
The rules were the same as
that all men
yesterday.
are created equal.
That's gonna
And
impact
now
you.
we are
Can't get it
embarked on a
straight.
great
It'll
You would just
Testing
quit
whether
this and
that
just
nation
listen
or
to
any
me.
nation
I
can
know what I'm
But
talking
you guys
about.
have to
I'm
go
the old
back.
man here, so let me. And I'm not
Testing
seeing
whether
that.
that nation or
No,
any
I
nation
can't do that now.
Long with
Everybody
and
like
long
yesterday.
endurance.
Don't you
Conceived
remember
in
the
liberty
rules?
and
The rules were the
dedicated
same
to
as yesterday as they
that
are
all men are
today.
created
You
equal.
can't get it straight.
And now
You've
we
got
are
a
embarked
problem.
on a
If you
great
would just
You have
quit
no
this and just
consideration.
listen to
We've muted your microphones. No one is hearing you. You can stop talking. Stop talking. Well, from all of us here at the Country and Town Hall debates, we wish you a good election season and a happy November.
And I'm not seeing that. I can't believe this and just listen to me. I know what I'm talking about.
Pastor Phil, a lot of Americans have concerns about budget cuts to the arts and creative endeavors. What are your plans to enrich Country and Town with maybe some musical activities this winter?
Well, these budget cuts are just... God, I lost the words. It's a problem when you get old.
Draconian.
You forget words.
Yeah.
You know that.
Tyrannical.
Tyrannical.
Yeah, I guess that
Outrageous.
could work.
See,
That's
he is
not
real
what I
old.
was looking
Real
for. I'm too old for those things, you know.
A real pain in the keister.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, these budget cuts are just. It's not tyrannical. I have to think of the word.
I like
Absurd,
draconian.
draconian,
No.
Would you like a kazoo?
No.
Preposterous.
redunculous.
Absurd.
Yeah, that'll work. Absurd. I'll go with absurd. That'll work. Okay. All right.
Hold up.